John Candy and Dan Aykroyd in The Great Outdoors, tomorrow at 8 on BBC One.
And we've a roundup of sport in The Great Outdoors now as we join Bob Wilson for a look at the classified football results in Final Score.
Hello, hope you're enjoying your Christmas. Manchester United certainly are.
Dangerous levels in just 3 days. The investigation into what went wrong is now in the hands of the Health and Safety Executive. If it decides to prosecute for negligence, it could lead to a hefty fine. Joel Hill's Central News.
A family forced to cancel a dream holiday after their son was diagnosed with cancer has had to pay more than £1,000 cancellation fee. The couple and their 4 children were due to leave for Spain at midnight. Marcus Bennett reports.
The Simpson family can now only dream of what their holiday would have been like. Tomorrow they were set to leave for Salou in Spain at a cost of just under £1,800. 2 weeks ago, their autistic son Ryan was diagnosed with acute leukemia, and the family were forced to cancel their holiday. But because Linda and Edward from Paganel Road in Wearley Castle, Birmingham, hadn't taken out travel insurance, the tour operator, Cosmos, have only agreed to refund £600.
I didn't expect the full amount back, but I expected a lot more than £600 back.
But
we intended to sort out the travel insurance. Yeah. Well, it was the day that we found that Ryan had leukemia.
The family say the money isn't important. What they're annoyed about is the way Cosmos have dealt with the situation.
It is a worry, but you know, the main thing was Ryan. It wasn't really. This is just something in the background which we're trying to sort out.
In a statement, Cosmos say if they are able to sell the holiday, then the situation will be looked at again. In the meantime, Ryan now faces weeks of chemotherapy, but his parents have promised him a holiday of a lifetime when he's been given the all clear. Marcus Bennett, Central News.
Police forces across the Midlands are on a high state of alert tonight as the anniversary of the September 11th attacks approaches. Extra officers will be on the streets and important buildings will be given extra protection. Police in Birmingham are setting up a special command and control centre in case of any major disturbances, but they're urging the public to carry on with business as usual. A verdict of accidental death has been recorded on a 5-month-old baby who was crushed by her mother's car. The accident happened at Jodie Barton's home at Leamore in Walsall in June while the child was in her pram. An inquest was told that Jodie's mother, 20-year-old Katrina Lane, started the car not realising that it was in gear and that the handbrake wasn't properly engaged. An inquest has been told a 13-year-old girl hanged herself because she was worried about being overweight. Michelle Stewart was found dead at her home in Stafford in May. The coroner recorded an open verdict saying he wasn't sure if she intended to kill herself. In March, a classmate at the town's Rising Brook High School, Natasha Lake, was found hanged from a bunk bed. A university professor has spoken out against hunting with hounds, comparing it to torture and child abuse. Professor Andrew Lindsay, who holds an honorary chair at the University of Birmingham, made his comments during the government's 3-day public consultation on the sport. He says there's no moral justification for it.
The cruelty involved in hunting, I contend, is in a moral class of its own, a class of always morally impermissible acts towards those least able to defend themselves. It cannot be reformed or made moral any more than rape or torture or child abuse can be made moral or humane.
Car manufacturer MG Rover has revealed it's asking staff to take voluntary redundancy. The company wants to save money at its Longbridge plant in Birmingham. It says it's unlikely to hit its trading target by the end of the year. Managers say there'll be opportunities for any staff redundancy at the factory, which currently employs 5,500 people. And just time for a quick look at tonight's football results and some mixed results for our teams in the first round of the Worthington Cup. Stoke City lost at Bury. Leicester City beat Hull by 4-2 after extra time. Derby won away at Mansfield. Port Vale went down 2-0 to Crewe and Walsall beat Shrewsbury 1-0. And that's it from us. Now back to Mark Austin at...
Hello again, you're watching the ITV News. Now a reminder of tonight's...
Homes and business.
There is something missing from this famous skyline, but there's something more important missing from these people's lives.
You just don't know what happened in that hour.
before the building came down.
British families rebuilding their lives after 9/11. September morning, Wednesday, ITV1.
In Airbase next, we fly on operations in Afghanistan.